This is the Roulette Master, and you're going to absolutely love the new Follow the Wheel roulette system by Famous Jones, one of my subscribers. And he said he's been winning nonstop with this in the casino. He finally is ready to share it with everybody, and I cannot wait to do that for you. Today we're going to put his new system, the Follow the Wheel roulette system, up against System 9, which is an incredible roulette system. I'm going to show you how to play both of them and show you how to make money in the casino. So let's go ahead and get started with System 9 first. And we'll be betting on opposite colors. So we'll be betting $10 on red to start. And the timer's set for 15 minutes. And let's get going. I can't wait. That is a 5 red. Okay, and with System 9, you're making money off of the opposing bet. So we're going to bet on black now. And we're going to make money off the chop. And we're going to try to figure out how to not lose when it doesn't chop. And I'm going to show you how to do that. Okay, that's a $10 win, and we're going back and forth, which is the chop. So we're going to bet on red now. We're up $20 already. This is a $1,300 bankroll system, and you can always divide that by 10 if you want to use dollar units. So now we lost. Whenever you get 2 colors in a row with System 9, you don't bet until the color streak ends. So we're going to spin without betting until we do not have another continuous black hit, and that ended it right there with that red. So now we bet on black, but we doubled the bet from 10 to 20. So you can see where we're at. Let's go ahead and spin. And here we go. I'm going to cover everything else as we go through here, so make sure you stick around for the whole thing, and make sure you stick around for the new system after this. It looks fantastic as well. We won, so now we go back to $10 and we bet on the opposite color, which is red. Now you can see we're up 30, and let's go ahead and spin. So this system takes advantage of the chop and helps you to not lose when it doesn't chop. And I'll talk more about that as we go through. We have 2 black numbers in a row, so that means we spin without betting, and we wait until the black color streak ends. Okay, and it did not end, so we bet again without we spin again without placing a bet. And what this does is it makes it to where you can't lose on long color streaks, and but you win off of the chop. So we're going to bet again without we're going to spin again without betting because the black color streak is continuing to go on. Okay, and look at that. We would have lost all those bets, but we didn't lose any of them because, and let me make sure not to bet again because we haven't had a red number yet. They've all been black, and we would have lost all those bets. Okay, finally it hit a red. So now we're going to double the bet and go to black, which is the opposite color. Okay, let's go ahead and spin, and here we go. Let's see what we get here. That is a 5 red. And we lost. So since we have 2 red numbers in a row now, before we double the bet from 20 to 40, we're going to spin without betting, and we're not going to bet again until the red color streak ends. And it's continuing on, but that's saving us money. So let's go ahead and spin again. We would be losing all these ones that are same color, but finally the streak ended. So now we bet opposite of black, which is red, and we'll go from 20 to 40. All right, here we go. And that is a 19 red. Fantastic. So when you get the win, you start back over, and you're always betting on opposite color. So you can see now we're up $40, and let's spin again. Here we go. This is really a great roulette system, System 9. And there's a loss. So since we have 2 colors in a row, 2 reds, we spin without betting until the red color streak ends. We're basically eliminating the chance of losing with a long streak of one color. And that's awesome. So the streak ended, and that means we bet on the opposite of black, which is red, for 20. We go from 10 to 20. This is a $1,300 bankroll system. It goes 10, 20, 40, 80, 160, 320, 640. And that's the progression. We have 2 black numbers in a row. So before we go from 20 to 40 and double, we're going to make sure the black color streak ends. And let's do that. But look at that. We're saving money because we didn't bet. And that's the main way that you can lose with this is by having one color repeat itself, but we're not going to bet on those ones. So look how much money that's saving us. A ton of money. We would have lost on all those bets, but we're not losing on any of them because we're sitting out until that color streak ends. So another one we would have lost. And man, this is just saving us so much money. And there it finally ended with a 27 red. So we bet opposite, which is black, and we go from 20 to 40. All right, here we go. We're 5 minutes in out of 15 with this one, and that's a 12 red. Okay, we have a new red color streak. So before we go from 40 to 80, we're going to spin until that color streak ends. So here we go. That's a 20 black. The color streak ended, so we bet opposite, and we'll have a $40 bet on red. All right, let's go ahead and, I'm sorry, it was on 40. We'll be at 80 now. I missed one there. Okay, so we're 80 on red. Here we go. And we got it. So when we get the win, we start over. And we go to the opposite of red, which is black. Now all of a sudden we're up $50. And here we go. That's a 36 red. That's a loss. We have a new red color streak, so we're not going to bet until that red color streak ends. System 9 is a very smart roulette system, and okay, the streak ended. So now we put a $20 bet on red, which is the opposite of black, which just hit. And let's go ahead and spin here and see if we can get a win. Here we go. That's a 28 black, and we lost again, so we have a new color streak. So before we go from 20 to 40, we're going to make sure that that color streak stops. That's a 26 black, and the color streak did not stop. So this is saving us money as we go through here because, and it saved us again there. So we would be losing on those bets, but we're not losing on any of them because we're not betting. Okay, now it finally ended with the 12 red. So the opposite of red is black. So the next bet, you can see before it was on red, and for 20, now it's going to be 40 on black. Okay, let's go ahead and spin. And we're making money off the chop, trying not to lose money when when you have back-to-back of one color. And we got the win, so we go back to 10. The opposite of black is red. We're up $60, so you can see how it's gradually increasing in profits. We're 7 minutes and 15 seconds in out of 15, and that's an 18 red. And that's a win, so now we'll go black for 10. And let's see if we can make some money off the chop here. Go back and forth. Here we go. That's a 33 black. So it's finally getting choppy. That's what we want. And that's how we're going to make the most money. And we're on red now for 10. And we're up 80, trying to go to 90 here. Here we go. It's 11 black. So I think we have a new color streak starting. So before we go from 10 to 20, we're not going to bet until this color streak ends. Okay, that's a 16 red. And the color streak did end. So we go from 10 to 20, and we'll be on the opposite of red, which is black. Here we go. And we're always betting on the opposite of what hit last. That's a 15 black. We got the win, so we go back to 10, and now we'll be on red. We're up $90 so far, and let's go ahead and spin. We're 8 minutes and 20 seconds in out of 15. That's a 20 black. That's a loss. Before we go to 20, though, we're going to spin and make sure that the black color streak ends. So let's do that first. And that's a 31 black. It saved us again. We would have lost that, but we didn't because we didn't place a bet. And that's really the genius of System 9. And that's a 26 black. We would have lost that as well, but we didn't. So we're just going to keep spinning until this black color streak ends. All right, here we go. And it finally ended with the 12 red. Okay, and you can see we were on red for 10. Now we're going to go to black for 20. All right, here we go. And we got it. That's a 22 black, so we go back to 10 again. And we'll be on the opposite of black, which hit last, so we'll be on red for 10. We're up $100 so far. And this is just a really smart roulette system. I love system 9. I hope you guys like this as well. That's a 1 red. And that's a win. So we go back to black. And let's take advantage of the chop. We're up 110 now. And here we go. That is a 33 black. And that's a win. So we go back to red. And let's take advantage of the choppiness right now. The back and forth between colors. We like that with this system. And there we go again. 23 red. It's our time now. Let's make some profit. So now we'll go to the opposite of red, which is black. We're up 130. And you can see when it gets choppy like this, the profit really goes up quickly. That's a 25 red, and a streak has started, so we sit out until that red color streak ends. And here we go. We're 10 minutes and 10 seconds in. That's a 5 red, but the streak continues, so we're not betting, and that's saving us money every time we don't bet. Okay, 17 black. The color streak ended, so before we now place the $20 bet, which was 10, we'll be on red, which is the opposite of black. All right, here we go. That's a 31 black. And that's a loss. So before we go from 20 to 40, we'll make sure this black color streak ends. And it did. So now we'll go to 40, opposite of red, which is black. And let's go ahead and spin. We're 11 minutes in out of 15. All right, here we go. Okay, that is a 4 black, and that's a win. So we go back to 10, and we'll be on the opposite of black, which is red. All right, let's go ahead and spin. Here we go. That's a 14 red. Okay, that's a $10 win. So we'll go to the opposite of red now, which is black. And let's spin. Then we'll check our balance again. We're 11 minutes and 30 seconds in out of 15. It's a 24 black with system 9. Man, this is working fantastic. We're up $160. The opposite of black is red. So that's our next $10 bet. Here we go. That is a 15 black. And that's a loss. And we have a new color streak of black. So we're not going to bet until that streak ends. All right, it ended. Fantastic. So now we'll go from 10 to 20. And we'll be on the opposite of red, which is black. And here we go again. That's a 32 red. Before we go from 20 to 40, we'll spin without betting until the red color streak ends. Okay, that's a 6 black. And it ended, so we'll be the opposite of black, which is red for 40. Okay, we're up 130 right now. Let's go ahead and spin. We're 12 and a half minutes in. Okay, that's a 9 red. We got the win, so we go back to 10. We'll be on the opposite of red, which is black. We're up 170 now. And here we go. Again, it's a $1,300 bankroll for $10 units. And you divide that by 10, that'd be $130 for $1 units. So anybody can play this. And we're up 180 now. Let's be on red, which is the opposite of black, which just hit. And now we're 13 minutes in. That's a 20 black. And that's a loss. So we have a new black color streak. So we're not going to place a bet. We're just going to spin until the black color streak ends, and it just did. So now we're going to double from 10 to 20, and we'll be on the opposite, which is black, and try to make some money off the chop. Here we go. That's a 29 black, and we got the win. So we go back to 10. We'll be on the opposite of black, which is red. We're up 190. We're really cruising right along with System 9 Roulette. I hope you guys like this one so far. But stay tuned for the new one coming up. It looks incredible as well. There's a win, and we'll be on black now. Making our money off of the back and forth between there. And a lot of people, see, that's an 8 black there. That's a $10 win, so we'll be on red. But a lot of people call that the chop. We're up $210. Always betting on opposite color. And here we go. That's a 6 black. That's a loss. We have a new color streak of black. So we're going to wait for that to end before we increase the bet again. It's a 35 black. And the color streak has not ended. So we're going to continue to not bet until the color streak ends. There we go. That's a 23 red. So now we'll go from 10 to 20, and we'll be on black, the opposite of red. And we have about 30 seconds left with this first system, and then I can't wait to share the new one with you. And here we go. Okay, that is a loss at 20. So we have a red color streak starting. We're not going to bet until that red color streak ends. That's a 29 black, and I believe it did end there. Yes, it did. So you can see we had 20 before on black. Now we're going to be on red for 40.
No more bets.
All right, here we go. Come on. And that's a black 24. Okay, and time just expired. That ended up $140 in profit. Would have been a lot more than that if we'd had a chance to do one more spin there, but that's okay. The 15 minutes is up, and I hope you really enjoyed System 9. I absolutely love this system. Basically, you make money off the chop, the back and forth, and then you make it to where you can't lose on with the back with when you hit the same color over and over. So it's a fantastic roulette system. I hope you really enjoy this. Let me know what you guys think of this one down in the comments. But now it is time for today's new roulette system. And let's see if it'll make more than $140 in the next 15 minutes. All right, let's go ahead and get started. I'm excited about this one. Here we go. All right, now it is time for the Follow the Wheel Roulette System by Famous Jones, and let's go ahead and place the bets and get started. So we're going to start with $20 on second 12, $20 on third 12. Let's go ahead and spin, and here we go. I'll show you everything you need to know to make money with this in the casino, and that's a 27 red. Okay, if you get a win, what you do is you take half of that money, and you can see how much did we win. We won $20. We're going to put half of that on the color that just hit, and then we're going to put half of that much, which would be half of 10, and which is 5, on the column with the most red numbers because the red number hit. So there's a 5, and then you take dollar bets, and you put $5 on red numbers that are not in that column. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, let's go ahead and spend a $20 total bet. The timer is going, and here we go. And that's a 0. So if you lose on this bet, you go up 2 units on everything. So let's do that. So this 5 will go to 15. And then the 10 on red will go to 30. And then those dollar bets will go up 2 units on each one. So now they have 3 on each. Okay, let's go ahead and spin. Here we go. And that's a 14 red. And that's a break even. If you get a break even, you just rebet and spin. And that happens when you hit that color, but it doesn't hit any of the columns or the other bets placed. And that's a 15 black. That's a loss, so we increase again. So remember, this one started as 5. It always goes up 2 units, which is 10. So let's do that first. And then we know that the one that the red started with 10, so 2 units is another 20. And then the singles, 2 units is $2. So we'll add 2 to each one, which is $500 total bet now. This is a $1,300 bankroll system. And here we go. We're 2 minutes in out of 15, and that's a 2 black. That's another loss. So you can see we're minus 115. We go up 2 more units, which we know on this one. We'll do the dollars first this time. We know that's $2 each. And then we'll do the 5s, which is $10. And then the 10s, which is another $20. Now we have a 140 total bet, and let's spin. And that's a 19 red. Okay, that's a $252 win. We're up $137 now. Wow, that was incredible. Okay, I like this so far. And that changed my tune pretty quick. And now we'll have 20 each on second and third 12. We're back to stage 1. Here we go. All right. That's a loss. So we lost that one there. And when we lose, we go up a unit. So let's go ahead and do that. So we'll go from 20 to 40. All right, let's go ahead and spin again here. And that's a 22 black. Okay, and that's a $40 win. So we lost 40 and we won 40. We broke even, so we go back to the beginning again. Okay, we're still up 137. Let's go ahead and spin again here. That's a 3 red, so we lost 40 there. So we go up a unit. So we add 20 to each. Now we have an $80 total bet, 40 on each. And that's a 13 black. And we won, but we lost 40 first and won 40, so we broke even. So we go back to the start again. We're still up 137. Here we go. That's a 5 red. That's another loss. Okay, so we increased by a unit, which is $20.
No more bets.
Now we're $80 total bet again, 40 on each. Okay, that's a 12 red. That's another loss. Okay, so we're going to go up by a unit again, which is $20. 60 each, 120 total now. And that's a 19 red. And that's a win. So since we're not in profit, we're only going to go to stage 2 when we've made money. So we're going to repeat that bet and try to get back in session profit. And that's a 10 black. That's another loss, so we increased by a unit again. Now we're 80 each, 160 total. And here we go again. There we go. There's a win with a 22 black. Okay, so we're not in session profit, so we just rebet and spin. That's a 25 red. That's another win. But we're not in session profit, so we just rebet and spin. Keep the bet the same, and here we go. That's a 26 black. Okay, that's an $80 win, and now we are in session profit. We're up $197. So now we go back to the start again. And if we win on the first bet, that's when we go to stage 2. So let's go ahead and do that. And here we go. And we did win. So now we take the winnings, we divide that by 2, which is $10, and we put it on the color that just hit. And then you divide that by 2, which is $5, and you put it on the column with the most black numbers that just hit. And then you take singles, and you put it on 5 black numbers that are not in that column. That's a $20 total bet, and let's spin. And that's a 21 red. Okay, we lost, so we go up by 2 units. So we know the singles will go up by $2. So now they each have 3. Okay, and then we know that the one that was 5 will go to 15. And we know that the 10 will go to 30. All those went up 2 units. So now we have a $60 total bet. We're 7 minutes in out of 15. And that is a 3 red. That's another loss. So we increase again by 2 units. So we'll start with the 10 this time, go up $20. That's 2 units. And then the 5s, 2 would be $10. And then the singles would be $2 each. And we're about where we were when we won last time. We have 5 on each of those, $100 total bet. And let's spin. That's a 5 red. That's another loss, so we increase by 2 units again. We'll go with the singles first this time. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, not that way. Here we go. Each of these will have $7 now. Then we'll go to the $5 units and go up 2. And then we'll go to the $10 units, go up 2. 140 total bet, and let's spin. And that's a 17 black. That's a $105 win. So we're up 217, and whenever you win in this stage, you restart. So we're up $217. Now we go back to the start again. Let's go ahead and spin. Here we go. And that's a 4 black. That's a loss. So we increase by a unit. And you need to remember where we were at when we lost that. So keep that in mind, and we'll go up a unit. Okay, so 20 to 40. Let's go ahead and spin. That's a 19 red. And that's a win. So we won 40, lost 40. You can see we're back at 217. So we restart with the same amount again. Because we only go to stage 2 when we are using the money that we won from the first bet. And there we go, we did it. So now that was our first bet, and now we'll go into stage 2, which will be half the 20 that we just won. We'll go on the color that hit last, which is $10. Then we pick the column with the most black numbers, which will be second column for 5. And then you put 5 singles on 5 black numbers that are not in that column. Okay, $20 total bet. Let's spin. All right, here we go. That's a 1 red. And that's a loss, so we go up 2 units. We'll start with the dollars first. 1, 2, 1, 2. And then we'll go to the 5s, up 2. Go to the 10s, up 2. $60 bet, and let's spin. We're 10 minutes in out of 15. That's a 36 red. That's a loss, so we go up 2 more units. We'll start with the $10 units this time. 1, 2. $5 units. 1, 2. Singles from 3 to 5. Okay, $100 total bet, and let's spin. Excuse me. That's a 24 black. That's a break even, and then you just rebet when that happens.
No more bets.
All right, here we go. Once you get 1 win, you can restart. And that's a 25 red. And that's a loss, so we go up 2 units. So we'll start with the dollars first. 1, 2, 1, 2. Then we'll go to the $5 unit, up 2. 10, up 2. 140 total bet. Here we go. 11 minutes and 10 seconds in out of 15. That's a 5 red. That's a loss, so we go up 2 units again. 1, 2. 1, 2. And the singles go up 2 to 9. And the good thing about this is you only need 1 win to restart. You don't need multiples. That's a 3 red. That's another loss, though. Okay, so you can see temporarily we're down, but let's increase by 2 units again. 1, 2. And I went 1 too many there. There we go. So these are all going to 11. Let's go to the 5. Up 10. And that's 2 $5 units. And then 10 up 2, which is 20. That's a 220 total bet. 12 minutes in out of 15. All we need is 1 win. That's a 35 black. $165 win. And in this case, since we had so many losses, it cut into our profits a little bit. So that's interesting to see. I'm glad we saw that. Let's go to second and third 12. That's a 9 red. So I guess if you got a lot of losses, it can cut, trim down your wins a little bit. But let's go up a unit on each of these.
No more bets.
Let's go ahead and spin again here after we added 20, which is what we started with, to each one of those. That's a 7 red. That's another loss, so we're going to go up another unit. Add 20 to each, 120 total bet. Okay, that's a 33 black. That's a win. So We're not in session profit, so we just rebet
No
and
bet.
spin. That's a 2 black. That's another loss. So we go up another unit, which is $20 on each. And we're 13.5 minutes in out of 15. And that's another loss. So doing really bad with this all of a sudden. But that's okay. That's why we have the bankroll we do. And here we go. Okay, that's a 31 black, and we got the win, but we're not in session profit. So let's rebet and spin. We only have about a minute and a half left. Let's get some wins. And there's another one with the 15 black. Okay, we need another one here.
No more bets.
But we didn't get it. That's a 7 red. We have to increase by a unit again.
No more bets.
Okay, it's a 240 total bet now. That's a 5 red. That's another loss. Okay, so we're minus 573. We'll go up another unit. And we're up 280. I'm sorry, we have a 280 total bet now, 140 each. That's a 27 red. That's a win. Okay, so we're minus 433.
No
All
more
right, let's
bets.
go ahead and spin again. That's a 17 black. That's another win. We're not in session profit, so we rebet and spin. That's a 31 black. That's another win. We're minus 153.
No more
And
bets.
time just expired, so the winner today is System 9, but I'm going to keep playing this one out because it's pretty intriguing to me, and I'm going to keep seeing if it comes back here. In fact, we're almost in, we're getting close to getting back in session profit here if we get a few more wins. But that's 11 black. That's another loss. But we're going to continue this one on a little bit here. We're going to go up another unit after that loss. Because I kind of like what's going on here, but I want to see if it will come back. And there's another loss. We're minus 613. We'll go up a unit, which is 20 on each, 360 total. And let's spin. So 35 black, that's a win. Okay, let's rebet and spin.
No more bets.
Here we go. Let's get some higher numbers. Okay, that's a good one. That's a 19 red. Okay, we're minus 253.
No more bets.
Rebet and spin. It's a $1,300 bankroll system. You can also use $130 with dollar units. But there's another loss. We're minus 613. Up another unit.
No more bets.
And I'm just playing this out to see if it'll come back because it's definitely intriguing me some. And there's another loss, though. That's a 4 black. The interesting thing about this system, we'll go up another unit here,
No more bets.
is that you can only go to stage 2 when you have profits to use. Because you're taking the profit from stage 1 and you're putting it in stage 2 to increase. And there's a win. Let's rebet and spin
No
again
more bets.
on second and third 12. We haven't ran out of bankroll or anything like that, so that's good. But we just as I say that, we have another low number there. That's not good. So this will be interesting to see what happens. We have about $800 left in the bank. Oh, I'm sorry. This was a $1,300 bankroll system. So I think this one's pretty much toast now. Yep. Okay. So I just wanted to play that out to see what would happen. But there's definitely some aspects I like about this. This is the follow the wheel roulette system, and this was sent in by one of my subscribers, Famous Jones. And let me know if there's any modifications I need to make to this. You guys are the best at giving modifications for new systems. So test it out on your simulator as always, and let me know down in the comments, and let everyone in the community know what you think. And sometimes in a small sample size, a good system can fail, and vice versa. So make sure you always let the community know what you think, and put that down in the comments. They'll help you out as well. And never take a system to the casino unless you've, 1, tested it on your simulator, and 2, check to see how other people did, because that'll really help you make a good informed decision. That's what it's all about. But I really am enjoying seeing these
No
new
more
systems every day. Thank you guys so much for sending these in. And I really appreciate it, and everyone in the community appreciates it. So keep sending them in to roulettemaster.c@gmail.com. Again, that's roulettemaster.c@gmail.com. Every single day of the week, 365 days a year, I pick one of your strategies to test, and then everyone in the community tests them out. You can use any simulator you want. You can use Roulette Royale on Apple or Android or whatever you like, but everybody shares their results in the comments, and try to find the best roulette system possible. And I love the daily search, and I just want to thank everybody for your support. And I hope you're enjoying the search just as well as much as I am, because I love it, and I love seeing the new systems every day. So keep sending them in, everybody. Love you guys. This is the Roulette Master, and have a great day.